I no longer want to play that game. With the exception you gotta think, dress and act the same. This is how I was born, this is how I came. So people still can't accept it, that's a shame. Hey everybody, OverPushed here again. I know that everyone knows that I'm really big into writing and composing and mixing and mastering my own songs, but I'm also really into mixing and mastering other bands' songs too. Well, when I can get any live recording opportunity to also record any band, then I like to do that too. Record them first and then mix and master a mix of them. But right now, while I don't have any live recording opportunity of any band or from any band, then I can just only mix a band's and master a band's songs. And how I'm able to do that, even while I don't have any live recording opportunity to do multi-track recording of any band, and then also mix and master the mix of their songs, is by going to a website called Cambridge Music Technology website. And it's a website I'm glad that they have out there for those like me who, when those like me can't get any live recording opportunities, from any bands to also record them first. I'm glad that, they have that website out there for those like me to download the raw multi-tracks for mixing practice, to get more mixing practice. Even while, one like me don't have a live recording opportunity, from any band to do multi-track recording of them out somewhere first. Last night, I downloaded three, multi-tracks of three other bands, and then I also downloaded the raw multi-tracks of what sounds to me like a young teenage band called Bobby Nobody with a song called Stitch Up. And it's a song that I remember really enjoying mixing others when I was in Rice Lake in a program called Cakewalk by Band Lab. And whenever I thought back to how much I enjoyed mixing that song "Stitch Up" from that young band Bobby Nobody in Rice Lake, then I just couldn't help feeling like wanting to download the raw multi tracks of them again. Now that I have this new laptop that I'm doing this on, so I'm going to show you all the mix that I got in Cakewalk by Band Lab. All the tracks, all instrument and vocal tracks in there. I just only started doing a bit of mixing on them last night.
Took you out again on Friday.
Yeah.
Though I felt you didn't wanna. Must have rubbed you up the wrong way. Cause you acted like Madonna.
Yeah, now over 2 hours later, after it's dark outside and I don't have the best lighting in here because there's just only a light up there, and then all else I have is a desk lamp to have pointed at me. So there's still a little graininess on both left and right sides of me in this part of the video, and lines going up. So that's where I feel it kind of figures I would have to now to say, or to also say that if I do a good job mixing, raw multi-tracks of bands from off the Cambridge Music Technology website, I can probably still get the interest of any local bands here in Chippewa Falls and in Eau Claire. I could still get live recording interest from them because, I'm sure they would probably be of the thinking that, well, any guy that knows how to mix and master that good has to also know how to record good too in the first place, to be able to get that good of a mix. So that's where I feel sure enough that I could still also get the recording job interest from any local bands. At the end of the last fall, before this last fall, yeah, at the end of the fall before, I decided to go on a long distance bicycle tour, originally here to Chippewa Falls, and then after I got here though, on the 31st of that November, then I felt I wanted to go to Eau Claire yet, and I thought, well, I could stay in Eau Claire and then come back tomorrow on December 1st, because I was so sure that I remembered winter not hitting on December 1st ever, or almost never, but it did. It hit too hard. It got too cold and snowy to get riding back to Rice Lake, I mean, and then also had a bit of bike breakdowns that took too long to get fixed, and then I got stranded too long, and I was staying in a homeless shelter called Sojourner House. Yeah, so for sure after 2 months of it, staying there at night, then I knew I might as well kiss the Rice Lake apartment goodbye. So now though, after the last spring, when it got late enough in the last spring, then because of things about Sojo's, that's what they call Sojourner House for sure, because of things there. I didn't like a mean, rude, homeless people there, and too much drama going on between other people, and then also the bin rule, if it don't all fit in the bin, it don't come in, and so then I had to store what all didn't fit in the bin on the back of my bike, and that all got stolen one day and off my bike, and so then when it got late enough in the spring, I started coming right here to Chippewa to find spots to camp out and sleep at night, because I didn't want to stay at the Sojo's anymore. And then so long after staying here in Chippewa Falls like that, then I just not too long ago got into this apartment. And before I got in here though, the best I was able to sleep in a tent of mine, and was a shed of couples, and with also with an electric blanket, besides foam mattresses, and they also gave me an electric blanket to use, and over a regular blanket of mine, and then also gave me a little portable heater to also use to keep warm enough. And so then it wasn't too long ago that I got in this apartment, and So now, yeah, because any home studio monitors I had were in that Rice Lake apartment, that, I'm sure that those at the housing authority office in Rice Lake, got rid of, all that stuff on me, got rid of everything in there on me. And yeah, so yes, because of that being why I don't have even any home studio monitors right now. That's where if I want to check out mixes of mine to see if they're really done right, then that's where I have to like go to Eau Claire, to one of them recording studios in Eau Claire, to ask if I can have my mixes checked out over equipment and professional studio monitors of theirs. So that's what I think I'll try to do. After it seems like I've gotten a mix, the best, done the best I can over Bluetooth speakers and over earbuds on a Bluetooth speaker, that is, then I'll try taking it to one of the recording studios in Eau Claire to see if I can have the mix checked out to see how much I already got the mix done right in Cakewalk by Bandlab.